Hey Virgo, hi. How are you, Virgo? Wonderful to be here with you. Thanks for stopping by my channel. This is Mary Ellen. Well, there we go. There's your Mystical Shaman Oracle card. That's very interesting. I love that that's come out. And I want to take a look at what's on the bottom. Yeah, the giveaway. It's all about service. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am here to take up a certain type of my guides are calling it a job position, a job for my spirit guides. I am an intuitive, clairvoyant person. I have a certain kind of energy, and I'm here to serve the movement of humanity into its destiny. My guides have been really talking with me lately about the fact that I don't talk about that enough. And because I am a Virgo and I'm a little shy and retiring in certain ways, not in others, like most Virgos. And I guess it's time for me to come out of the closet like everybody else. We're going through a massive transformational cycle this year as our destiny comes forward. So I'm here to provide messages from my spirit guides, advice, help, encouragement, and some things that are going to help you learn about your own energy vibration. According to my guides this month, they're just, I've been getting a little chastised because I'm too, too much like a Virgo. So that's from the journey of love, the cosmic butterfly, the transformation of the earth energy, the earthly experience through the vibration of Virgo. So Virgo, this month, my guides are talking about obviously your own journey, but how it affects all, the great all, they're saying. And so we're going to look into this. All the information about me is below. I live in a little cottage in the woods in southern Vermont. I offer shamanic healing journeys. The next one available is on the full moon. So please go to the website. The link is below. You can schedule tarot readings, distance healing, medium services, all kinds of fun stuff, as well as co-creating an individual shamanic journey for yourself if that's what you need. I've offered journeys on the new and the full moon, but I'm certainly open to alternate dates depending on what works. So there, I think I have served the need that my guides wanted me to serve, and we're going to jump into it. So Eagle Vision. Virgo, what my guides were talking about before I started pulling the cards out was the way the Virgo is of service. And it is part of the reason that I'm here doing this. It's my desire to provide this kind of sacred service to all light workers, to all beings who walk this planet and want to know about their own path, their own journey. What is it to be a spirit entity in a human shell and walk through the life that you have with clarity, with vision through this eclipse season? Eagle energy is really intense. So my guides are saying, put the cards down for a second. They want me to read to you from the book. And so we're gonna go through these oracle cards and get an understanding of the overall energy of the month because of the eclipses. We're gonna dive into the beautiful, mysterious Celtic Wisdom Tarot. And we're gonna pull out a rune so that you'll have, my guides just said the word magic, the information about the magic that you're going to need as you go through your month. So, Eagle medicine is the power of the Great Spirit, the connection to the divine. It is the ability to live in the realm of spirit and yet remain connected and balanced within the realm of earth. Eagle soars and is quick to observe expansiveness within the overall patterns of life. And that's what my guides talk about through me all the time. It is about coming into the understanding of your energy pattern, your literal vibration that you incarnated with. They're going, I guess, deeper in a sense into a further exploration of this notion. So I think my readings are shifting. I am shifting. I'm going through a massive transformation of my own. And so, Virgos, we're here sandwiched in the middle between Taurus and Capricorn. And it is our life purpose in some way, if you look at the astrology, to bring order out of chaos. We are the great polishers. So if you want to look back a couple of months, there's some interesting things that have come out in the monthly readings for Virgo. So yes, we are meant to have eagle vision. We are meant to be directly connected to the divine in order to be the polishers, the bringers of order, to help the energy that is transmuting through Taurus, in a sense, through the vibration of Virgo, and delivered into the vibration of Capricorn. That is why there's a sacred triad in every cohort. There's a purpose for that as well. It's about the vibration that we create together because of both the similarities and the differences in our energy patterns. So this month, please, I'm begging you, take a little bit of time and watch the readings for your cohorts so that you understand the mission of the earth energy when we come through this eclipse season with the North Node in Cancer and the South Node in Capricorn. It's a very auspicious time of bringing destiny forward. The cosmic butterfly here to transform. And the Time Master. It's a beautiful display. It's giving me a shiver, actually. So the feathers of eagle are considered to be the most sacred healing tools. They've been used for centuries by shamans to cleanse the aura of patients coming to them for healing. If you have pulled the symbol of eagle, it is reminding you to take heart and gather your courage, for the universe is presenting you with an opportunity to soar above the mundane level of your own life. The power of recognizing this opportunity may come in the form of spiritual tests. In being astute, you may recognize the places within your own soul, your own personality, emotions, or psyche that need bolstering or refinement. And again, perfect for the Virgo energy pattern, your purpose. It is about refining and attuning your energy. By looking at the overall tapestry, Eagle teaches you to broaden your sense of self beyond the horizon of what is presently visible. Wow, beautiful. Quoting many of the words that my own guides have been speaking about since I came to YouTube a few years ago. So let's check out Time Master. And, we're talking about the altering of time, the illusion of time, the time-space continuum. These are the things my guides are chattering about in the background. And the purpose of the Virgo energy, the things that you are going to experience, the task that you are meant to take up, but also the effect on the whole, the unified field of vibration of humanity, the thing that causes us all to be one. So time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns. It moves in fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel and others moving straight across like an arrow. Humans see time like a ticking clock, and the image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in any lifetime. It is a type of currency. And yet, in any given moment, you can see time in all of its infinite potential, at once vast and encompassing, and then shrunken and finite. It only depends upon your perspective. And I don't know if you can see it, so let me hold this up to the camera, because within this, there is the symbol for infinity. Do you see it there? Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful, sacred, male energy, mastering time, the great illusion of time, and the implication of infinity, moving through the sole purpose of the Virgo energy this month. So when Time Master visits you, you are asked a most important question. Are you willing to break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion of time and welcome the cyclical quality of time back into your life? You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and the future simultaneously. This is the true test of the Time Master. You are being invited to take back your power and let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the time master, and anything is possible. Wow. It's taking my breath away, as you can tell. Oh my gosh. Whew. The cosmic butterfly, I don't think needs much explanation. Clearly transformation in the way that the oracle cards are talking about. Virgo, I encourage you to understand your power and the magic of this moment that you're in, and why it is that Virgo, a beautiful, mutable sign, stands with its energy the way it does between Taurus and Capricorn, and the way in which you connect and utilize your own energy. What is meant to come through you in these times of eclipse? So let's take a look, Spirit. This beautiful illusion of time. You know, part of what we're being invited to do is to use our sacred vision to walk straight in to the mystical realm in order to experience the transformation that is waiting there for us through the cosmic butterfly. And you know what, Virgo? I am definitely, look at that. Woo! It's giving me a chill. Thank you, Spirit. I am having a ceremony that's going to last a couple days here. Starting tomorrow at Moonrise Cottage. Wow, there's the next card coming out. Really fascinating. So if anybody wants to join me energetically, please do. Initiate your own ceremony. Know that I'll be journeying. And I'd love to have any of the Virgos out there join in with me. If you want to come to Moonrise Cottage for the full moon, please go to my website, send me a message and let me know. We'll figure it out. You know, the energy of the full moon is going to go forward for 6 months. And look, Virgo. Ooh. Yeah, it's on. Absolutely, for all of us. So I'll get to the cards. My guys just want me to keep pulling them out. There we go. Integration. Destiny coming forward. I love that. I love that that is there. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Art. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's get into it, and I'll pull a card. Let me just get these organized for you, and then we'll pull an outcome card, and we'll jump into the bag of runes and see what comes out. So, you know, Virgo, interesting. Let's line these up a little bit. If you're new to my readings, this first card that comes out is always the initiator. That's the theme my guides want to talk with you about, and I love it. 8 of Cups. Time to walk away from that which is binding you. To liberate your devotion and your love energy so that it can flow through your life and you can actually meet it and join it. So in the Celtic Wisdom, this is about a couple. And you see the notion of the bowl. Fascinating. We see it 3 times in this reading. So, you know, cups, love energy. This is the job of the eclipse. We are turning now. There's a great turning happening. And so we're discussing the ways in which it affects you. And I think there are a lot of Virgos that are going to let go of the things that no longer serve them because, you know, this couple found this treasure map. They went to this castle, you know, the basement, the dungeon section of the castle, cold and dank and dark in there. They found the platform with the golden bowl, and they stepped on it to plunder it. And the minute they touched it, they got stuck to it. So, you know, one of the things I talk about is the difference between universal love, the love of the universe, the cosmic vibration that we identify as love energy when we feel it in our physical bodies, the way we get stuck to that, stuck to romance, and we miss the point. And I know it's a complex conversation. Most people want to have love. They feel a need for it. What you're really seeking is the stimulation of your heart chakra vibration in order to be able to use that to engage with the stream of life in that way. So we are moving forward. There is something from which you are meant to be liberated through this eclipse season. And I love it. And for us, Virgo, so true for me. Thank you, Spirit. This is the card that indicates your energy. So this is a mythological story about a young man who went on the full moon. This is the 7 of Pentacles. watching your garden grow through a mystical process. After this releasing and walking away from what doesn't serve you and helping transform that which does not serve humanity. That's the other piece of this. So we're talking about your passage through the eclipse season and the ultimate destination on the full moon, come carrying us forward for 6 months. So this young man took up a dare, stepped out into the town square in order to put a rope around a corpse and to be brave enough to touch death. And in so doing, he was immediately transported into the Shadowlands, the mystical realm, the underworld of the fairies, where he met a sacred banshee who accompanied him. Do you see this? Fascinating. He had a vision that his town was going to burn to the ground. And he felt desperate about that situation. And the moment he had the vision, he was transported into the realm of the fairies. And so I had this conversation with this woman. Love her. I love her. I'm going to read to you from the book about her as it relates to the story. Anyways, he went back and forth to the mystery realm, aligned himself with this fairy woman who called out a warning about the way to overcome the illusion and prevent a disaster that was impending. So we're talking again about within yourself. How do you use your eagle vision to understand the situation of your life and to go into the underrealm, to master the illusion of time, to understand the sacredness of your travel, of your soul journey, and to release the illusions through which you have been carrying. So, eventually his destiny was, he came back, he sounded a warning, the situation was resolved, no disaster happened, and he therefore traveled, learned to travel back and forth like this image of the Time Master, had a great transformation, and he ended up living in the sacred realm with the fairies. That was his fate, that was his destiny. So Virgo, we're letting go a little bit of, hang on, I got an install notice coming up. I hope it's not interrupting the stream. Let me see if I can turn that off. There's a great movement or addition, my guides are saying, into the notion of the practicality of Virgo, going deep into the spiritual realm with the energetic pattern that you have for a purpose. And that's what Virgo wants. Virgo wants to be of service. So this is a great journey that you're having. It is destiny turning. That is the Seven of Cups. It's about going into the deep in order to recapture your vibration by considering all the options that are available, because you are mastering time. You are moving into the mystical realm because it is your destiny. On these days, through these days here on this planet is what my guides are talking about. So it's going to be a very mysterious journey. We see that this young man is cloaked and he's plucking the strings of his own destiny. He had to recapture this instrument. It was stolen during a battle between tribes. He had to go to the enemy encampment, sit there under the cloak of night, and recite the prayers and the incantations and sing the songs to cause the instrument to vibrate and race through the air and return to him. And he tucked it under his arm and walked home. So it's a moment when we are working into the sacred vibration. That is really what the Seven Cups is about. You look at all the options. You understand what is the correct vibration for you to choose. And then you overcome the illusion of time and you use your eagle vision to make your choice and carry it home. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. And we see here below the adventure of knowledge, the woman of knowledge. This is the card for Virgo. She is of the midnight energy. She is of the mysterious realm, the sacred power of the goddess, deep out in the universe. And she brings that power here to the earthly element. What she's doing literally is picking herbs and flowers that grow up from the bones of someone under a gravestone. It's really beautiful. Transforming the energy, beginning with this beautiful eclipse on the new moon. And you see how the earth element holds the water element. Earth and water working together through these eclipses that are coming forward. Source energy. And Virgo's eagle vision being used to transition back and forth to the mystical realm to master time now. My guides are saying finally, at long last, to understand something about your own energy set point, about the fact that you are the fairy in disguise in this realm, but fully in command of the water element because of the essence of earth and time and destiny. So you join the energy of the Cancer eclipse as an earth sign in order to help transform the destiny of love energy here in this plane of existence. And you do hold the secrets within you, and you are going to have a sacred journey that is about healing, that is part of the destiny of all Virgos. Really beautiful. And the energy transforms and shifts and changes through this notion of a dialogue of skill. This is the Two of Wands. In Soul Tarot, it is about reintegration with the self after a long journey, getting some assistance from the universe to review your life, to review the life and times, my guides are saying. All the transformations that you've had, all the transformations of the soul journey that we all have as beings incarnated on this planet, and coming into realignment because time is an illusion, and we begin to understand, I believe, in this eclipse season that we're in. And the destiny that turns in this way brings us into our soul intention. And look, it's another dialogue. The dialogue of knowledge. The Two of Pentacles. Coming into a place of sacred balance. Do you see the spiral of destiny? Do you see how it moves through this row? The spirit column, I should say. So again, someone coming into their destiny. A long road has been traveled, and there's more magic to come. And learning about the mystical realm, about the energy that you carry, and the knowledge that you carry within you, whether you feel prepared or not. So it's a story about a young man who was a part of a sacred lineage of wisdom holders within a clan or a tribe. And it was handed down in a family way, father to son. He was out in the world having his young man's adventures, and his father passed away. And unexpectedly, he had to come home and take up the chair. He didn't feel ready. And basically, the story is he sat on the chair, he put on this silly disguise because he was sweating bullets. And an elder came to discuss with him the knowledge, the place of the knowledge holder, bringing forward magic and destiny. He knew full well the situation. And this young man eventually said, let me pull off the disguise and tell you I'm just trying to fake it till I make it because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not ready. Can you please sit in the chair? I'll be your student. And the elder said, sure, I'll help you. Don't worry, no worries. And he went and sat in the chair, and the first thing he did was reinstall the young man and said, you are ready. You've demonstrated yourself to be ready. Because if you don't have enough humility to understand that you don't know what you're supposed to know, and that you feel that your knowledge is incomplete, etc., that's the knowledge you need to have within you as a sacred initiate. It is not about being full of yourself. So Virgos, take heart, because it is your passion. And there you are. Love energy look at the way the cups are transiting through the reading. Do you see this? It's really interesting to me. So it is the art of being a Virgo and coming into the position of a time master. Sacred time. The thing that Virgo does know a lot about. You're going to learn more about that now. And it is going to be the sacred art that you're going to take up, because we see the Queen of Art enthroned in the triple spiral. And we see it 3 times in the reading. I love it. It's beautiful. So it is your energy. It's the experience your soul is here to have. It's to become the initiate again. Work with the energy of the time master in order to bring order out of the chaos that's going on with sacred vision, committed to the transition of the cosmic butterfly and the bringing forward of the Ten of Pentacles. working with male energy to transform and to bring the power into the situation so that the water element, the notion of love, energy, vibration that is meant to come through on this in this eclipse season, working together with earth energy, the power of the sacred feminine, the mysterious, the moon, being utilized in the way that the male energy drives things forward, coming into the sacred bowl of all knowledge, all abundance, spiritual abundance. There are the gods and the goddesses, the angels, the Akashic records. So this is the way the transition of the water element is being shepherded and assisted and attended to. My guides are saying it's like this, okay? In this reading, in these days. And it's a very mysterious process of going into the underworld with the male energy transitioning its impetus, so to speak, into the sacred feminine in order to bring forward this healing, because destiny's coming forward. It's really beautiful. So let's get an outcome card. Spirit, what is it that you would like beautiful Virgo to know about their own journey into the mystery realm, utilizing sacred vision to understand the illusion of time, the illusion of the notion of love here in this plane of existence? Look, Virgo, guys are saying there it is, straight off the top. You know, Virgo, we are very mysterious, aren't we? So go straight into this moon energy, the moon card, the power of the sacred feminine. That's a magical vessel. You can get into it and sail away to any destination that you can imagine. And the full name of the card is the Imaginer of Harmony. It's obviously the moon card, related to the moon card. And there we see this little being diving deep into the ocean, deep into the mystery of the water element here on this planet, to understand the mystery that is held in the vibration of that place, bordered in all ways by earth. So look at the transition, the mystical healing and transition that's happening that my guys wanted to talk about, transitioning through the month, through the eclipse, if you will, and the place into which it transitions. So there's a great release coming forward. And Virgo, take up your job, take up the transformation, travel your sacred road. Whether you're a male or female, use your male energy to move things forward. Deliver it to the sacred feminine, the spiral of destiny, the fire of passion. Do you see how it's aligned here? Cosmic butterfly. As the male energy moves forward, the mystery that is given by the sacred feminine, the image of the moon and the water element. I love it. There's a great transition happening with love energy, the understanding of it, the employment of it, the types of desires we have. You know, I know everybody wants love and relationship and etc., but there's something more for us, and we are moving in that direction. It's really clear to me. I think it's going to take quite a while, but I think we're just going to kind of move away from the traditional notions of romantic love, because we're outgrowing it. And I think what's going to happen, don't worry, don't freak out. You know, what's going to happen is we'll begin to have both. The two things will merge. It'll be interesting to see. All right, my guides want. That's the rune for wholeness. I love it. Okay, so let's read from the book. I'm using the Book of Runes by the beautiful Ralph Blum. It's a beautiful little book. It's an encapsulation, sort of his interpretation of the overview. There's a lot more to be discovered about any of the runes that come out of this little pouch. So I invite you to educate yourself. But it is your journey this month. Look, I love the way I'm going to put this right here. Wholeness, right? From a place of being stuck to a place of wholeness and imagining harmony and being able to reach your destination. Look at that. Look what the male energy of the Virgo does. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you for being willing to travel with your male energy into these mystical places. So, Suwelu stands for wholeness. It is about life force and the sun's energy. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path that you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. It is that which our nature requires. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest. My guides are saying this. That's what this is about, this column. And yet what you are striving to become, in actuality, is what by nature you already are. Become conscious of your essence and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way. Do you see this, Virgo? Please look into the cards my guides are saying, and you'll understand the transition of the energy through the reading. So become conscious of your essence and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way. This is a rune of great power, and it makes life force energy available to you. So Wello marks a time for regeneration right down to the cellular level. Although this rune has no reverse position, there is reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw or even to retreat in the face of a pressing situation. And that's what this is about, this story. It's interesting, the way this is coming out and the transition that my guides are talking about. So it is a retreat into the sacred, into the secret places. The mystery of the sacred feminine and the way the sacred masculine utilizes that journey into the sacred feminine to reintegrate themselves and move destiny forward with the knowledge and the power that is given from the sacred feminine. I love it. Thank you, Spirit, so much. If events or people are demanding that you expand your energy now, know that a retreat may be appropriate and that it is a retreat into strength. There is a voyage inward, just say beautiful, that is required for centering and for balancing in this time. So timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. You need to know when to go in deep and connect yourselves with the spiritual realm, the power of the sacred feminine, the sacred masculine. Really interesting. So Wello counsels opening yourself up and letting a light into the part of your life that has been secret and shut away. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, admitting to yourself something that you have long denied. There is a prayer known as the Gayatri that embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. Address the sun and recite the prayer. You who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world. And my guides are saying, and we're talking about the moon. Very interesting. Illuminate also my heart so that it too can do your work. While you are reciting the prayer, visualize the sun's rays, do you see this? Coming into your heart and then streaming out from your heart center back into the world. This is a powerful and life-enhancing prayer. There is a caution here not to give yourself airs. Even in a time of bountiful energy, you are required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is a mark of true humility. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly, and then maintain your aim without any manipulative effort. And my guides are talking about the Eagle Vision and the Time Master. It's about manifesting more than doing, which is another discussion I won't get into here, but I think you understand my inference. During this time, meditate on words of the Christ. I can of my own self do nothing. For by our own power, we do nothing, even in loving. Look at this. And this, here's the sacred bowl. It is love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. Wow, profound. Really beautiful. Virgo, you're going to have a really gorgeous eclipse journey. I'm so glad to see this reflected. This is the intention in the sense that I'm carrying for my own transformation. I know it's been coming forward for a while. I'm glad to see the cosmic butterfly here, a symbol of what happened. So we're going to walk into the place of timelessness, into the realm of the sacred feminine, with all of her creative power and intention, working together with the sacred masculine to bring forward the healing that is promised through the water element, Cancer in the North Node, connecting with that which is meant to fall away. It's really beautiful, isn't it, when you think about it in those terms? Death and rebirth in all the ways that we see here. So have a wonderful month. Thanks so much for being here. Click the like button. It's a way of giving me a hug and saying thank you, and it helps my channel. Share these videos on Facebook. Go check me out on Facebook. Have a wonderful eclipse. Goddess willing, I will be here with you in August. And just remember, as you sail through the month, you are your purpose. This is a display of your energy pattern in the illustration of the cards. So ponder that while you go deep and sail away to your place of harmony through this eclipse season. And I'll look forward to being with you again in the month of August. Thanks, everyone.